Hi, I'm Chris Cosentino, chef, partner of Encanto, and founder of Boccalone Artisan Meat Company in San Francisco, and this is a pig's head. What I'm going to do is debone this pig's head, removing the skull, any lymph nodes, and then talking about how I would take this pig's head at the restaurant in Boccalone, turn it into what we call porchetta di testa, which is pig's head that has been seasoned like your traditional porchetta you would find in Italy. The final dish itself is this beautiful slicing mosaic of meat and fat and gelatin. So when you first get this pig's head, you gotta make sure little piggy's clean, okay? He's got a lot of dirt in his ears, he's got some fur here, okay? So there's a couple really simple things you can do. One, you can shave the pig and remove all this fur. You don't wanna eat that fur. So try to shave as much of it off as you can. Now we're gonna clean out the ears. So I'm actually gonna take the knife in there and scrape that out. And then we'll do a quick burn off. Even though I did shave, there's always gonna be little hairs, like on the ears. You can't really shave the ears. And it just curls them off. You can't get too close because it'll start to cook the skin. Okay, you can just wipe it down. So then once your pig's head's clean, I flip it over, okay? And I start from the base of the chin and I'll split it open straight down. And I'm gonna basically butterfly this pig's head open. I'm gonna slowly peel it away, following along, and I'm gonna remove it from its jaw, the bottom jaw. And okay, we're starting to loosen up here. And again, try to work just on the bone because there's a lot of meat. The key is getting the meat. You buy a head for the meat and just keep on peeling and peeling and peeling. The goal is to keep the skin totally intact. And there's its eye. So you gotta be really careful not to puncture that. But you're just gonna keep on going, peeling, 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 and finally we'll pull it off at the nose. So let's get the nose freed. Okay, we're almost there. Okay. This is to remove the snout. So I'm putting tension actually on the meat. So now I'm just gonna start gracing my knife. There you go. So now you can see we have a fully deboned pig's head. Take this, roast it, get some mirepoix, onions, celery, carrots, fennel, a bit of garlic, and make some stock. Don't throw it away. This is great, great stock material right here. Now you have pig's head. So this right here, there you go, there's your jowls. Braise it. Make dinner for your family. You got crispy ears, grilled snout, and then you can take this middle section here, roll it up in a roulade, okay, season the inside, roll it in a roulade, wrap it in cheesecloth, and braise it, and then slice it really thin, and you make stock to braise this. So at Boccalone, what we would do to make porchetta di testa is we would flip the head over. I have ears. We fold them down. That. There you go. So now I have no holes. The tongue, what makes logical sense is turn the tongue backwards so you have a snout to show at the end of your porchetta. You put the thin area up there because there's a lot of muscle. There's no meat down here. So I'm putting that tongue in. We would season this now with salt, pepper, lemon zest, crushed garlic, rosemary. Let it sit overnight flat. And make sure you season both sides, not just one. And then we take it, and I'm gonna roll it into itself. And the key for us, always, is when we get it rolled, to have a nice snout at the end facing you. It's tied very tight, and then we put it into a cryovac bag. It's brought up to 190 degrees, and then we plunge ice shock it and bring the temperature down and let it sit on ice until it's 40 degrees. And then from there, we let it sit in a bag for 2 days before we break into one, because you want the flavors to develop. So it's gonna look like a pig head, but it'll end up being a roulade. A really beautiful, sliceable piece of salumi. Okay, so this is the final product. This is the porchetta di testa. So we have a jowl, which is right here, And here, you see this little white line, 2 areas, that's the ear. This right here is the tongue. So it's all rolled up, slowly poached, nice and firm. It adheres to itself. There's enough natural gelatin in there. You can see actually right in here, there's a little bit of natural gelatin with a little garlic and rosemary. Now, what I've done is I've sliced it, displayed it on the plate almost like a flower. And we're gonna finish it off. We're gonna use capers and just scatter them, some fresh shaved radish, and a little arugula. You wanna be able to fold it in with the meat. And last, we're gonna take a little bit of this beautiful pecorino. So this is a plate of the porchetta de testa with arugula, radish, capers, and a bit of pecorino. This is exactly how we would serve it at the restaurant, just very simple, light, and elegant.